morning. Welcome to A Better Life with Claire and Karen. I'm Claire.
And I'm Karen.
And it's so good to have you back today.
Yes.
So today we are going to talk a little bit more about Love Biome. And I'll just do a little bit of recap on what we spoke about last week. So hopefully how are you guys doing today anyways? I know I can't hear you all, but I know you're doing great. Awesome.
I have a gut feeling that they're fine.
So last week we talked about how to be successful in sales. And some of the things that we touched on last week was the freedom, having your own business. We talked about, what is it versus not having your own and working for a corporation or somebody else. And some of the things that we talked about were, the overhead costs. We talk about taxes. We talk about having to have no insurance. You have to get your own insurance. When you have your own business, you have to be able to have the funding to set up the business yourself. And some of the other things that we talk about, Karen, were...
Yes, you have to have a handyman in place.
Absolutely.
You have to have an accountant in place.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to have a lawyer in place.
Yes.
And those costs really add up.
Yes. So today we want to bring back Mr. Claudio Aguirre to bring you some more insight on that. So Mr. Claudio Aguirre is here again with us, and we're so happy to have him because he is so knowledgeable on Love Biome and a lot about the direct sales. We're not salespersons, but we have him in our court that could help us to bring some more insight to you. So with that being said, welcome Mr. Claudio Aguirre to the show.
Hello. Good to see you again.
Claudio, good to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
Back on the show again.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Thank you.
And much congratulations. I hear that it's going well.
Yes.
It's going super well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We thank you for coming back and visiting with us again because we still have so much to say to the people. The third part of our product and the sales part of it. So you will give us some more insight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, super excited to be here. And then I've really enjoyed working with you and your teams. It's been a pleasure for sure.
Yes, we enjoy having you as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We enjoy having you as well.
Of course, yeah.
I know we call on you sometimes.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. That's why we're here for. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
We appreciate you.
So Claudio, could you explain to the people what is direct sales? Because we talked a little bit about us being in direct sales before with network marketing and stuff like that. But we would like for you to expound on, since you're the sales director for Love Biome, if you can tell the people what is direct sales in terms of Love Biome.
Oh, yeah. So this is a business model that many companies choose. And instead of paying millions of dollars to put ads on TV, right, to really market the products, they pay people like you and many of people like your audience to really promote and sell their products. So that is what direct sales is all about, right? There's other names, network marketing, multi-level marketing, but that's when you are paid for promoting that specific company's products, right? So it works very similar. There's a business model that is called affiliate marketing, that it's very similar to direct sales, where again, you are promoting someone else's product, and when your customers buy the product, you get a certain commission for that sale, right? Now, the beauty and the difference between direct sales and just affiliate marketing is that with direct sales, you get paid for when you sell product to customers, but you can also build your own team, and you get paid on a percentage of the sales made by your team. And that's the part that I love about network marketing, right? Because you become a leader in the industry, right? As you build your team, you need to train them, you need to make sure that you understand their needs. You become pretty much a manager, right? Where you're working with people, everyone has common goals, you understand what their needs and desires are, and you work with them to set up goals, right? and help them achieve the goals that they have. So I think there's a lot of benefits in the industry. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one thing that I really like about the direct sales business as well, is the residual income.
Definitely.
Because I could be sleeping,
And it's making money for you.
cha-ching.
Yeah. So true.
Yes.
So true.
Well,
I was just going to say, I'm sure your audience has heard of companies like Beachbody, right?
Yes.
I didn't know that Beachbody was direct sales, right? Because I would see their commercials. It was like the P90X, where you have like these celebrities promoting the product, right?
Yes.
There's Avon, there's Mary Kay,
Yes.
Tahitian Noni International,
Yes.
and Love Biome is just like one of those companies,
Yes.
right? Where again, you're paid by promoting that specific company's products. And what you mentioned, that residual income that you get paid time after time, right? Most of the companies use a business model similar to a subscription, right? Where you get that product every single month, and every time your customers order the product, you get paid a small commission, right?
And
Yes.
even to think about that you can have a team of people globally. That's another thing,
Very true.
that's
very true.
another amazing
I do
point.
love the compensation plan. It's so easy to understand because in other network marketing, I mean, if I don't call my upline to explain to me what's going on, and even when they do,
Talk about
I'm
it.
still lost. I don't understand. I'm just following what I'm told to do. But with this company, it's like ABC 1, 2, 3. You understand the compensation plan. You work your team yourself, So you do have your upline that guides you, but you take control. And that's what I like about it, because you feel like this is my business.
Yeah.
I'm controlling my team. I'm a leader, And if you have leadership skills, it make it even greater for you because you know how to work your team. And another thing that I like, it's not a selfish organization.
Yes.
As you
Everybody's
grow,
accessible.
everybody is growing.
Yeah.
And another thing that I like is the fact that if you see one of your downline is struggling, you have the ability to help them to get to that next level.
Yeah.
You could put somebody under them. You could help them to get products. You could help them to get customers. So as they grow, you are growing. So you want to help your team to grow because you are going further up. Everybody's going up together. And that's what I like about this company.
Yeah.
So what I like about direct sales, especially with this company, is the compensation plan. Because I have been in many other direct marketing and like I mentioned earlier, but the compensation plan is so hard to understand. You have to go through your upline in order for them to explain it to you, and they themselves can't even fully explain it to you. So by the time you're done, you're more confused than you started, but you're going along with the plan anyway because you paid your money and you're now a part of the team. So what I find with this Love Biome is that not only are our upline knowledgeable about how to take us through the compensation plan, but there's a lot of resources that we have out there in our back office. And when you hear about our back office, you're going to be blown away. As you have your own website, and it gives you so much insight, so much information, and we get training.
Yes.
We get, every time we go to another level, we open up another, what we call the little badge. You open up another badge,
Incentives
and you
and
get
other
more
things,
training.
yes.
So you're constantly getting training, and not that it's hard, it's very easy. Number two, I like the fact that when we have our downline, we're able to help them to succeed in getting up. Because once we get them to the next level, it's moving us to another level as well.
Yes.
So this way, not only are we growing, they're growing too. Karen, I know
Yes,
that you have a lot of people in your, because
Yes,
I'm from your
yes,
organization,
yes,
and you're the one
yes.
that brought me in. So I know how much you've helped me
Yes.
with where I am today.
And what I realized too with this company, we have systems in place.
Yes.
And I'm definitely for that. Because with the systems, you follow it, and you follow it to the T, and everyone in the company is so accessible.
Exactly.
And always willing to help. And that is great because I've been in other network marketings before.
You don't even know who started
And,
it.
honey, you are on your own.
You don't even know who started
They
it.
got you in, but then that's it. So with this company, that's a big plus.
And before I get to Claudio, one of the things that I want to point out is our leaders, the owners of the company, they take the time
Yes.
to come on every week on our weekly 20
Oh,
to give us training and to give us, insight and, encouragement
us,
and
yes.
give us little bonuses and,
And rewards.
and not only that,
yes,
Karen and I
it's
received a
amazing.
call from Mr. Kelly Olsen and we
Yes,
were
we were
so
blown
shocked
away.
because I said to him, "You're calling little old me," and he said, "No, it's little old you that's making this company where it needs to be." So we just want to say that how many companies even in corporate America and the
Where the
hierarchy,
president and
you
CEO.
cannot get to know president.
Yes.
You have to go through a chain of command. This you can go direct, and he put his number out there. He said, "Call me."
Yes,
He
said,
told me. He said, "Save my
my
number.
Ooh,
Call me if you
yes,
need
if you
me."
need me.
And that touched my heart
Yes,
because
that speaks volumes.
it speaks a
Yes,
lot of volume. So,
about the
Mr. Claudio,
company.
you can go ahead and fill us in on the direct sales and the compensation plan.
I really like a few things that you mentioned about you cannot succeed on your own, right? And that is true as a representative, right, within your organization, but even within corporate, the relationship between corporate and the field, right? It's important that that relationship is there, that we have the support, we have the calls, right? All that is super important because we can only succeed as far as the person next to us succeeds, right? Going back to the compensation plan, that's one of the things that Kelly and Sean and Cody, the leadership of the company, they really wanted to do. They wanted to create a compensation plan that it's so simple that you just need to look at a piece of paper and you just get it. There's 5 leadership positions, right? And it's super easy to go from one position to the other, and you know exactly the rewards that are going to come with each of the positions, right? Most of the people ask, "That's it? That's all I have to do?" Right? Because we really wanted to focus on simplicity. Because when something is complicated, people normally tend not to take action, right? If something is not clear, people get apprehensive, and we really wanted to eliminate all that. So simplicity, the leadership, and that's some of the things that I love about the industry, but I love specifically about Love Biome, right? I just love everything you said, and I really wanted to stress those things out. Yeah.
Thank you. So with this compensation plan, I just want to say that I started this business about 2 months ago, probably February. This will be we're in April, right? Yeah. So I came on board in May. So I came on board at the end of February, and I tell you, I am blown away because I always say I was in so many other organizations, and I don't see the kind of money that I'm making in this business, And it's so effortless because I didn't know when I go to my back office to my commissions, and I'm like, I called up Mr. McCasey, who is one of our upline, and I said, "What is all this little money that I'm seeing?" He started laughing. He said, "That is just your commissions. That's not even your pay." And then when we were in our last meeting, Karen called me up. She says, "We made $1,000?" And I'm like, "Where is it?" She's like, "I don't know, but it says we were on the list as the 1K club." So we both went to our cards. We have our Love Biome credit cards. And when we check our cards, sure enough, we went over that $1,000. And guys, that was only in about a month and a half since I've been in the company. So I just want you guys to know that not only is this product a good product for our health, but if you get into this compensation plan and the business aspect of this business, this is my favorite word. It's a no-brainer.
And another thing, Claire, when you really think about it, we are doing this on a part-time level, really.
Exactly.
Because we have our other jobs. We do hair. So this is part-time for us.
Yes.
So, so many people are, looking for jobs and other opportunities. And if you want to have something else to do on a part-time, if you take just an hour a day, it's amazing the things
is.
that can be accomplished with
It
this
is.
business.
Yeah, and you have so much support.
Yes.
Every Saturday you have training. Every Wednesday the leaders train you. I mean, what more could
we
you
have
ask
Zoom
for?
calls every night.
We have every night. There's no reason for you to say, oh, I have to wait until next week when we have another meeting. We have meetings and not just
every day.
recordings. We have live Zooms every night. So that's one of the things I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, and I love that you brought that up, because a lot of people, when they start their business in direct sales, they feel intimidated. They feel, I don't know how to present like some of the leaders present, right? And they feel like, I don't know if I can even build this business because I don't have the experience, maybe I don't have the skill yet. And one of the things you mentioned, a system, right? By following the system, you can invite your own friends and contacts, right, to the calls that are already existing every single day. We actually have someone in the company that achieved the top position in the company within, I believe, 2 months. It was not even 3 months. And she did not do one presentation. One presentation. All she did, she invited everyone she knew to the presentations that are already happening on a daily basis, right? She leveraged the system, she followed the system, and that's one of the beauties of the industry, right? Not just the industry, but having those systems that you can just plug in and follow. Another thing that I love about is the personal development aspect, right? As you build your team, you need to learn skills to become a leader, right? And the industry provides that type of training. You mentioned you go to your back office and you have trainings in all these different aspects, right? That help you become a leader, right? Even if you don't feel you're a leader yet, right? It kind of pushes you into that position. And then you talk about commissions. We pay commissions on a weekly basis, right? You know, we have weekly commissions, we have monthly commissions. And that's just part of it. The rewards associated, like the traveling, right? In May, when we're recording this episode, we're taking some of our top leaders to Dubai, right?
Yes.
Which is amazing, right? Everything paid for them and their own guests.
And their guests.
Next year, we're going to, where are we going next year?
Correct.
Escoret in Mexico, right?
Yes.
You know, beautiful resorts. And again, the commissions is part of it, but it's the lifestyle, the experiences, right? Yeah, we're also going to take our leaders on a cruise in Greece, right? Luckily, because I've been working with Kelly and the team for many, many years, I've been able to experience some of these experiences, and there's nothing like it, right? I've been able to bring my wife, and it's amazing the things that I've been able to see, the things that I've been able to experience with the leaders of the company, because we believe that that's part of having a rich life, right? The commissions is only part of it, but when you put the package together, there's nothing like it.
One of the things that I like too about the company is that when you become a leader, now you're able to partake in some of the benefits of the world, I want to say, because as they grow the global finances of the company, you get how many percent? Is that 16%?
Exactly. Yes.
Imagine if this company is making $3 billion or $3 million and you're getting a percentage of that just because you're a leader. You don't have to put in any money to get it. It's just you're a part of this organization. And so they're giving you a piece of the pie. I mean, like, again, it's a no-brainer. It's just, you just have to sit down and strategize. Get your list. When I first came to the first meeting that Karen invited me to, I sat, you were there, Mr. Aguirre.
Yes.
I sat on the front row. Leaders don't sit in the back. Remember that. Leaders sit in the front. Leaders sit in the front. And I got my pad out and I began to write all the names of people that I know I can introduce this business to. Within the next week, I had all the people that I needed, and I had already moved to a merchant. I mean, I was just going, and you'd be surprised how many people is looking for something else, not only for the health, but something else they can do, you know? And when they come on and listen to our leaders do the presentation, they're clear, they're crisp, they're precise, and they're to the point.
A lot of times they don't even ask questions.
You
because
asking any questions?
everything- Right.
No questions are
Everything is already
yes.
mentioned.
And people are signing up left and right. So guys, this business is at the ground level.
Yes.
We're just about a year in. And what I find is when I attend a lot of, or joined a lot of other marketing, they're already 7, 8, 9 years in. Here I am coming in on the bottom. Every person I try to talk to, oh, we heard about it. Oh, I was in it. With this, it's so fresh. It's so new. People still are saying, what is a microbiome?
Yes.
They don't know much about it.
Yeah.
So not only are we getting to bring them on so they can be a part of it, but they're learning.
Yes.
They're
and
learning.
The good thing about it is that this company is destined to be, is it an 80
90
or
billion.
$90 billion
$90 billion company.
within the next
8
10,
years.
8
Less than
years.
10 years,
Yeah.
yeah.
900 or 90?
90.
We're talking about the industry, right?
Yes.
The health gut industry.
yeah.
So the opportunity is there. The
Yes.
opportunity is there. We're just starting.
Yeah.
Look who we're
level.
following. How much did they make in Noni before they sold the company? $90 billion or
Nine.
$9 billion?
Nine.
Okay, so they made $9 billion with
With
Noni,
Noni.
and then
So
they sold that
imagine
company.
this.
And then they put out how many millionaires?
More than 300.
More than
Yes,
300.
300.
We're going to be one of these
Oh,
millionaires.
Absolutely.
I'm telling
honey.
you, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. With that being said, guys, we're going to go to break. We see you when we come back.
Welcome to In Salon Studio, located in the heart of Tucker, Georgia. Specializing in all hair types, we strive for great customer service, cleanliness, and excellent work. Located close to Highway 285, I-75, and Highway 78, we're open 7 days a week until 8 p.m. Stop by and see us today, Tucker's best kept secret. To book an appointment, call Suzette at 404-604-8851. It's Salon Studio.
Agia, I have a question. What's the difference between a direct sales and a pyramid scheme? Because I know a lot of people tend to think that direct sales is tied to being a pyramid. So what are your thoughts on that?
That's a really good question because there's a lot of that confusion, right? When you hear of companies that choose the direct sales model, sometimes there's that connotation, oh, it's just a pyramid scheme, right? The fact is that there are pyramid schemes out there, right? Companies that are just trying to take advantage of other people, they don't have a real product, they're just trying to recruit, and the sales are paid, or the commissions are paid on those recruits, but there's not really a product that it's being sold, right? So that is the main thing that you want to pay attention to as you're looking at a direct sales company. Is there a product that people want and need? And are the commissions being paid on those products and not on just recruiting other people? That is the main differentiator. So we want to make sure that there's a product. The compensation plan is a plan that people can actually make money as they sell product, right? And the leadership, you always want to take a look at the leadership of the company. Is there a track record of success, right? Or is it just something that came out of nowhere? So there's some signs that you want to take a look at.
Yes, because there's also another factor that you hear people say all the time. Only those at the top makes the most money. And I know for a fact that that is not true.
Yeah.
Because actually the young lady that brought me in,
Your pastor?
yes, you know, and even though she's above me, I'm making
More
more than she is.
Yeah.
Because actually, like we say, whatever
You put into it, whatever you put into it is
that's
what
what
you
you
get
get
out
out.
of it. So with this business, if you are in it and you're not doing anything, but because you brought the person in and that person is working, yes, it'll move you, but they could still move past you.
Yes.
That alone in itself tell you there's not a pyramid scheme, because I was in a pyramid scheme before. And you have the top, and then you have all these other people on the bottom, and then you have all these people on the bottom. By the time you get to the top, all those people above you, but there's no product.
Yes.
It's just money exchanging.
Yes.
So that's the difference. We are giving you a product. That's not a pyramid scheme. It's like with any business,
And
there's
not
a
just
hierarchy.
product, a life-changing product.
A life-changing product. But as I said, with any business, there's a hierarchy.
Yes.
You have the VIP, you have the CEO, you have the CFO, you have all the O's, you have all the, You have the first line manager,
Yes.
second line manager,
Supervisor.
supervisor, you know, first line supervisor. You cannot get to the top unless you go
Exactly.
through a chain of command. Well, it's the
Yes,
same
it's the
thing.
same thing.
Every business, if it's legit,
Yes.
it has a hierarchy. So that should take care of the pyramid scheme right there. Amen.
So, very true. Because those things exist. You just need to be able to distinguish them.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to be able to distinguish it and educate yourself. Research. Google tells you everything. What is the
Yes.
difference between a pyramid scheme and a network marketing? They'll tell you if there's not a product, it's a
Right.
scheme.
Absolutely.
And the truth is that not everyone makes money in the direct sales industry, right? Going back to your point, if you don't put, right, if you're not talking to people, if you're not working, you're not going to make any money. And it's not the problem of the industry. It's the problem that you didn't put the work,
Exactly.
right?
As much as we're being positive about our network marketing Love Biome, I have people in my team that I've signed up that has done nothing. You know, they sign up, they become a member, they're on subscription, they get their product, but they have not signed up not one soul. They're not talking. But what I'm saying is exactly what he's saying.
Yes.
What you put into it
Is what
is
you
what
get
you're going to
out.
get out of it. You didn't put nothing. You're not talking to anyone. You're not introducing
You're not
the product.
sharing.
You're not
Sharing
sharing.
the product.
So you cannot expect to be compensated for that,
Exactly.
right? Now, like you said, there's nothing wrong of just being a
Right,
customer, right?
right.
Ordering the product every single
Exactly.
month, but some
Don't expect to get
exactly.
compensation.
Some people sometimes judge the industry by not making money, but you only make money if you sell.
Yes.
If you're talking to people, if
Yes.
you're selling the product, right? So, yeah. Which brings us to a question, how are you successful?
Yes.
Right? What has been the experience for you? What's brought success for you so far in these last few months that you've been in the business?
Well, just like we said earlier, we are putting the work in. You know, we make sure that we get our teams on the calls. We have gone out and done tastings.
Pop-ups.
You know, pop-ups. So, and now, thank God, we are been offered this opportunity.
Yes, to be here to share even on a wider scope.
On a wider scope.
But for me,
yes.
I feel like for those people that don't have the opportunities like we do, you just have to talk to one person a day.
Yes.
If you talk to one person a day about a product, that's 7 people you talk to for the week.
Yes.
Just one person. And let me say this, everybody has an illness. If it's not sinus, it's a headache. If it's not, and all diseases,
Everybody has a
again,
gut.
ties into the gut. I remember one of the people that I signed up, I met her at a function through Dr. Solomon, and she has a knee problem. And she was limping around, and I went to her and I said, are you okay? You have, and she says, yes, they want me to take this surgery on my knee. I said, have you ever heard of Love Biome? And she said, what is that? And I began to explain to her, now she's a part of her company. And she's taking her product, and she's lost weight. She was overweight, she's lost weight. So it's just to open your mouth. People around you are talking all the time. They're saying, oh, I have a bad headache, I have a sinus, but
Everybody
your
has a
mouth is,
gut.
you have to speak. Tell them you have something that could help.
Definitely.
You see?
You build relationships with people, you
Yes.
find out what they need,
Yes.
right? And you provide solutions. That's business right there, right? You have conversations with people and you provide value, right? As long as you're providing value, you're persistent, because sometimes people will say no at the first time because they don't have enough information to say yes, right? But as you continue to build that relationship and provide value, some of them will say yes when the time is right, right?
Yes.
Well, when we come back, we will let you know how you can get onto us to get this great product in your kitchen, because we all need it. So we'll go to break and we'll see you when we come back.
Welcome to In Salon Studio, located in the heart of Tucker, Georgia. Specializing in all hair types, we strive for great customer service, cleanliness, and excellent work. Located close to Highway 285, I-75, and Highway 78, we're open 7 days a week until 8 p.m. Stop by and see us today, Tucker's best kept secret. To book an appointment, call Suzette at 404-604-8851. It's Salon Studio.
So welcome back, guys. If you're interested in what you heard today and you want to know more about the product or even want to order the product, you can go to ClairandKaren.com or look on the bottom of your screen. You'll see a 1-800 number. Dial that number and we will give you more information. Thanks again for being with Claire and Karen
Yes.
on A Better Life. Thank you.
Thank you.